Good afternoon, everyone. I took a nap, did a bunch of yoga, took a nap, ate really well, um, just fed Mentora, changed, shaved, got cleaned up, man. Not only did I take a nap, I took a shower, in the bath. I did my routine in the bath and yoga, in the shower, which I use this washcloth or a washcloth. Doesn't have to be specific this one, but see how I have it rolled up? So I use it almost like a ladder. I put my lay down in the tub, right? And I put my back on here on my spine on each ball and between the balls of my spine, and I'll put all the weight on this and I'll lift my legs up in the air. It burns like a bitch. But you have to do it. It's mandatory. Listen, if you want to have a long life, you want to live a long time, you want to live a very long time, and you want to have a healthy life and get those toxins out of you, and you want to, feel better about yourself, have more energy, do it, man. I'm telling you, do it. It's the best thing that has ever happened to me, physically and spiritually, because with the physical, when you're feeling better, right? You have more energy. You're able to put more time into things, into yourself, into spending time with God. So that's why it's so important to do those things, Which I just made another thing of coffee. I'm out of my Cafe Bustelo, which is gonna be it's gonna be a little rough. I just put more water in it now. I refilled it. I'm about to turn it back on so I have coffee for tonight. I gotta stay up. I took a nap for a reason. I'm trying to catch back up to my routine. Now that I only have one cat, and this cat is already pretty much out of baby stage, I can actually do the things I need to do. Um, like computer work, and I gotta try to get this motor pulled tonight. That's my Friday night mission. This weekend, that's my mission. I gotta make money this weekend. I have to, so this is what's getting done today. I'm really gonna be trying to get Bill to help me build something to get this pulled off. I gotta get this separated and get this listed. That way I can get the money and I can get over to Bill's house. I'm waiting for him to get back. I'm gonna go shopping over there, We're gonna go Christmas shopping. Part shopping, that's what we're gonna do. Well, I'm going part shopping. I'm gonna go pick the old man's garage and have him entertain us. That's why I took a nap. That way I'm not groggy. And this is what I gotta do in my charter as well. When I charter these boats, I'm taking married couples, man, out on on a spiritual journey, and I'm asking them for 20 grand a pop. That's serious cash. And these people got to be able to feel safe and confident that I know what it is that I am doing and know where it is I am taking them, and that I'm not gonna be like Crazy Bill and look like Crazy Bill, and they might think I'm chopping him up or something. Crazy Bill's a character, man. Let me tell you, I love him though. He's my guy, dude. I can't wait to see him later. Hang out with him. That's why I charge up this Nimball, and I got the app downloaded. I fucked with it. So I told you guys, you got to give me time, man. I'm doing this for a reason though. I'm showing everyone that it's okay to be human. There's nothing wrong with making mistakes or being human. That's part of it. There's all the fucking cats that my neighbor feeds. Yeah, all your babies died. I only have one. I want to know what mom ditched all the babies. I even gave the little heart chair that I had. I was gonna reupholster it because it's a real actual lazy boy chair type chair. I was gonna reupholster it for my daughter because it wasn't bad. It didn't smell or anything. It just just old. Like you could tell the kids lived on it. The kids used it. The kids sat in it, and I gave it to the cats. I put it over there so they could lay on it. So, yeah, I'm ready to get out of here, man. The only thing I'm going to miss here at this house is feeding the deer with the apples. The deer here come right up to my window. That's the only thing I'm going to miss about this house. And meeting Margarita, you know. Me and Margarita really enjoyed our time here. Me and Margarita really had a good time here, even though it was hard because we had to separate because of the family and the issues. But I can say for once in my life, me and a woman had to part ways, not be because of me or be because of her. It was simply because of other people in the situation that we were in. This is why I work so hard. I'm working so hard for her and for us and for our family. I want to have a wonderful family with her, you know. And she does too, you know. She wants to be with me. She wants to experience the world with me, you know. And she said so herself, you know. So I can't wait for you guys to meet her. I was gonna wait. I really was gonna wait to do the YouTube until, you know, she was back around, but there's so much that I'm doing with the channel and been working on, you know, so it's imperative that I started it, you know, now. So I gotta get all that shit out. This guy fucking wasted my time. I spent all this time taking out this gas tank, right? I tell him $100 because I have the brand new OEM fuel tank in there, right? You know, fuel pump in there, right? And it's a real Chevy one. It's a real OEM one. That's why I asked him for $100, right? Otherwise, I told him 50. He messages me and tells me he went to the junkyard instead because it's only $50. After he already knew I pulled this out, after he already said he was on his way, and I worked and pulled this out. That's how much, dude, listen, I told him he's a hoe. I told him you're a hoe. You're a bitch ass hoe for doing that shit. And you knew, and what's funny is, you know what he even told me after that? After I told him he's a hoe, you know what he said? Which I know he's lying. He's like, oh, I had it. He's like, I had the gas tank before you pulled it out anyways. Huh. I'm like, all right, come over here and tell me that to my face, bitch. That's what I thought. He didn't message me or nothing. I said, you a chump. He said, lucky I went and got it from the junkyard. Only paid $50. Bitch, there ain't no such thing as luck. When I see you, I'm going to smoke you, fool. Because it ain't going to be me. It's going to be God. That's the little shit that God hates. God hates that stuff. Don't do that stuff. That stuff is ignorance. It's pure ignorance. Don't do it. It's a shame on yourself. You make yourself look bad. Don't do it. It's stupid. It is. And what pisses me off too, I know it was somebody from Southwest Detroit. Most likely it was a Mexican, and I love fucking Mexicans because most of them are cool. Not all of them. You know, I caught one the other day fucking with Bill. You know what he's doing? He's going around fucking, he's preying on old men. This fucking Mexican's driving around in the truck preying on old men. You know, he has $1,000, right? He pulled out, Bill says he pulled out some money, right? And said that he had to go cash, he needs to go pay his house bill or something, pay his rent for $1,000 that he's $300 short, right? And he goes up to these old timers, old women and men, thinking, you know, that they're going to feel bad for him, and he shows them $700, right? And says, I'm $300 short, you know, is there any way we can, you'll bless me and give me $300 for my rent? And he does this to Christian women. He does this to godly women because he knows that these people will feel bad and bless them. You know what? Those Christian women get twice. The God knows exactly what is going on. And you know what? God bless those people, those older women and older men that are getting used. God's blessing them like fucking, you have no idea what he's doing. You have no idea, man. Listen, when God sees good, he dispenses it. He dispenses good and favor like no other. Man, it's nothing that you do. That's why it's called grace. It's nothing that I have done that have received this gift of spirit, you know. And there's nothing that I have done in my past to be healed. That's why I thank him so much, man. That's why I carry the cross, because I've never felt I've never felt healed before, or at peace, or at one with God, or with the earth, or in a relationship with a woman. And this is the first time I've ever felt that in my life, and that's because of Jesus. All because I simply said, I simply asked him to forgive me and come into my heart, and read a book. And I've read many other books, man. And you gotta remember, I've traveled. I've been in the service. I've done many things that require me to read, to explore and to understand what life is about. And for one book to completely change my life, and the stuff that I have seen him do, like strike down people right in front of me, like, what the fuck? I'm serious, man. You should see the stuff I've been seeing that they're sending me on the internet. And I'm not the only one that's getting this stuff, people are talking. It's crazy, man. His power is amazing. So I'm probably going to be going real dry for now. I'm probably going to be taking that diff out. I'm going to be taking the diff out. That diff's coming out. The trans is coming out. Then I'm got to go over to Bill's house tonight. Hopefully he gets back here soon. We got to go find some parts. I'm going shopping tonight. And then trying to make a rig to pull this motor tonight. Or start pulling it tonight. I want to get it off. I'm hoping Bill has enough energy to stay up tonight, or at least has enough energy to find me enough stuff, enough boards to get this off. Because I can do it by myself. Once I have all the stuff, I'll do it by myself. I have to have it done. So I'm kind of just waiting on him. He said he's buying me soap, which, knowing Bill, he probably went shopping for me. I know Bill. He gets money from the government, you know what I mean? And he'd rather spend the money on me and give me stuff than, me spending cash. You get what I'm saying? And that's what life is about. That's what it's about. It's smart to do it like that, I'm really liking this Van Top now, man. This Van Top gimbal, it's working out good. I'm very impressed with it. I am. I'm happy. Be right back. So, I definitely gotta go smoke. I didn't finish this. I hit the half in the last video. I showed you guys my, my basics. Back to the basics, yoga. That's not all of them, those are just, the main. I showed you guys, like, the main stuff that does the most good. But everybody's body's different. Everybody's, legs are in different positions because everybody has different pains. Not everybody's body's built the same, More people are longer, more people are shorter, So, some people are more flexible than others, It depends on the, point that they're at in their yoga practice. I still train. I still do weights here and there. I still squats. I squat almost every day. The only time I don't squat is if I forget and I don't feel like it. But, for the most part, I squat. You know what I'm saying? You can see it. My legs are, I don't go to the extreme anymore, man. I used to, listen, I've been 215 pounds, I'm pretty big, for me, it's big. It's big for my size. 215, I was a big boy. When I got people telling me I'm big, that means I'm big. When you got other people telling you you're big, that means you're big. I was a big boy. Now I'm 143. I'm 143, 142 pounds, right? I could whip more ass now than I could when I was that big. I'm telling you. I'm more quicker. I'm more everything. Look at, man. You see these veins? Out of all those years of working out and stuff and running around and stuff, none of that did anything for me. Now I'm doing yoga and doing all these breathing techniques and fucking all the bike riding, which I got to get another bike. Listen, for the last 6 months, I have not driven a car, really. I've been bike riding every day. I run, I walk everywhere. I've put down 60 miles in a day walking, backpacking, training, just like I had before, but God's way, the way God wants me to train. I come up with my own workout routine, my own practice, my own spiritual thing. So not only when you guys come on my spiritual retreats on my sailboat, and I take a married couple out, with their kid or two, if they're, I'm doing family retreats too, only 1 or 2 kids, so 4 people tops, but I'm going to be taking on a spiritual journey, so that's really important for everyone to know these things and watch these videos, because the stuff that I'm doing, you're not coming on my boat to party and drink and lay in the Bahamas. You know what I mean? If that's what you want to do, you can go on a yacht. You can go buy a cruise ship line for that. They'll give you all the alcohol you want, and prostitution. You can find it all on that boat. Believe me, they have it. It's a floating city. If you don't think they don't got their crime on those boats, the little hookups they got their drugs, everything on that boat. It's a floating. Listen, man, they have boats out there in the ocean. They have their own zip codes, okay? That's facts. You should see the stuff that's going on, the Asian fishing thing, where they chloroform people and they sneak people. They chloroform people on the land on these islands on the archipelagos and Thailand area, basically, and they bring them out to the boat. They wake up to the boat and they're forced to fish for years, sometimes decades. They never leave the boat, and they have these motherships that go in circles, and they stay in the waters, international waters, where the military can't see them and stuff. And even if the military did see them, by the time they got to them, they would be somewhere else, hidden on the other side of an island in another bay, and they squeeze between the islands, right? They go between the islands and stuff, and then they go in a big circle, basically. Right? These ships never dock. They never dock. They get repaired out in the ocean and everything. And you got these little boats that bring all the slaves, all these people that they're kidnapping onto the boat, onto the motherships, and dropping them off. And they're told either you fish or you die. What are you going to do? You don't have no contact, can't do anything, you fish. If you say otherwise, a lot of times they throw you off the side of the boat and into the propeller. You get chopped up. And that's facts. They have a website. There's a mother that goes around. But I know one of her kids, I think both of her kids got caught up in it and got away, escaped. And they that's all she does. She has a full website. If I can find it, I'll post it on my Facebook. I do all that stuff. That's what I'm about, man. I just farted. That's like cough, telling you, natural laxative. Which I'm gonna go use the bathroom. So I will come back and smoke with you guys after I use the bathroom. I think I better go before old man Bill gets here and handle business. That's good though. I'm happy. I'm happy I can get things done. I'm happy my house is almost ready to leave. We're gonna be seeing whoever Listen, subscribe, comment on my channel. Let's talk about Jesus. Don't be afraid to talk about Jesus, yoga. If you're into weather, Linux computers, anything like that, anything that you hear me talking about, you think that, you want to speak about it or talk to me about it, listen, I'm open like a book. Just don't come at me sideways, because I will shoot you down. That's fact. You won't win. I got the H-bomb above me, so God bless. Take care.